This is me. This is Allie. We're married. But our pop culture references go over each other's heads. So this is the show where we bridge our cultural gap. This is Allie Hasn't. Well, hello everybody.
Hi.
Guess who it is? Good guess. You're right. It is us, Allie and Doug.
Welcome back.
Welcome back, Allie. We haven't seen you on this channel since Lion King 1.5.
Has it been that long?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
There's been very few videos since that, actually. So
We've been busy.
we moved, so this is the new base camp. So get used to this background, folks.
What are we doing today?
As promised, Allie, we're gonna watch Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Oh, maybe this is too glossy. No, that works. That works. So what do you know about Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
Pretty much nothing. All I know is that, like, Space Jam is a combination of live action and animation.
This is true.
And I know about Jessica Rabbit. I've seen people dress up as her, but I don't know anything about this movie. For the longest time, I actually thought that Looney Tunes was incorporated with it.
I watched this one a lot when I was a kid. We had the VHS. It was just one of those ones that was in regular rotation when I was growing up. I know this movie very well, but I haven't seen it recently. It's probably been at least a decade since I've watched it. And I do know that you are familiar with the director, Robert Zemeckis, who made one of your favorite movies, Back to the Future.
I didn't realize he made this.
Oh, yeah. This is actually another collaboration between Zemeckis and Spielberg, like Back to the Future was.
Question.
Yes.
Am I allowed to read the summary?
No, we're going to watch the movie, and we're going to react to the movie.
Okay. Okay, then let's get started.
Okay, let's get started. Both kitties are in the corner being naughty.
I just hope that they don't try to knock over the camera. Freaking cats. Wacky cartoon music playing. Okay, looking at this is why I thought it was associated with Looney Tunes.
Yeah.
Cookie. Oh, see, that is what I'm afraid of every time you try to jump onto the stove. Did you see that?
She's not watching. She doesn't care.
I did that!
Oh, yes.
I think I was like 3, but I did that.
I'm glad you're still here.
And it was
holy
just
crap.
like him, it was like 2.
That's the most precarious setup I've ever seen in my life.
I always forget. Oh dear. I always forget how violent these cartoons were. And then watching them as an adult.
It's true.
Like Tom and Jerry.
Oh, yeah.
I get it now.
Just brutal violent. Oh, Suckle-Locks.
Did it for the cookie. It was worth it.
I did it for the cookie.
Cut!
I'm sorry, what?
Nothing, Lady Herman. You were great. You were perfect. You were better than perfect.
I thought it was gonna be like that duck movie that we watched that I've mostly blocked out of my memory.
Howard the Duck?
Yeah.
No, this is not exactly like Howard the Duck.
I meant more just like he has his own world and then comes into like the human world. I guess we just started right off.
Show business, Mr. Valiant. Only there's no business like it. The job's gonna cost you $100 plus expenses.
$100? That's ridiculous.
So's the job.
What is $100
Have a drink, Eddie.
in 1947 to right now?
Let's look it up.
Editor Doug, do that for me, please.
Yeah, there you go. Editor Doug, you get to it.
It's just Dumbo.
Oh, it was Dumbo. Okay.
Home from Disney. They work for peanuts.
Allie loves Dumbo, everybody.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey.
Like the jazz music.
I'm into it.
Oh, he's practicing his lines. It's like, he's like, well, what kind of moo am I gonna say here?
What is the motivation of my moo? Oh, what's my... Wait! So there is Looney Tunes in here?
Yeah, you're gonna see a lot of familiar faces.
What do I look like, a bank?
I mean, fair enough. Wow, I gotta say, like the music's making me like very nostalgic from the movie.
Aww.
I just like, oh wow, I don't know the feels that would come with this. It's so crazy. I'm feeling it.
Thanks for the cigarettes. So what's his problem?
Yeah, did a cartoon.
June killed his
Oh, I was gonna say that.
dropped the piano on his head.
You called it.
I just wasn't ready for the revelation to happen at that moment. I was expecting for him to develop a rapport with one of the cartoons first, and then they reveal that that's why he has a problem with them.
Yeah.
Is that a penguin? They're penguins! Oh, look at them.
Do you understand what this duck is saying?
I don't know how they managed to like get everyone to play nice in the Lego department, but I'm glad they did. Because I don't know if we'll ever see a showdown between Donald Duck and Daffy Duck ever again. Oh, finally I can understand what he's saying. I can mix the subtitles.
Speech impediments.
Speech impediment.
This means war.
Penguins!
Scotch on the rocks.
I think you mean a penguin. Now that's entertainment.
Long time no see.
What are you doing here?
You know Betty Boop?
Yes, I do.
Since cartoons went to color. But I still got it, Eddie. Boop boop be doo.
Yeah, you still got it.
Apparently the Betty Boop was voiced by the same person who did Betty Boop like way back in the day. And she was like really old when she did this movie.
I can already see that this is probably a sexual awakening for a lot of people.
It's really taken for granted these days, but at the time the way the cartoons were interacting with the people was just like revolutionary. Like it was mind-blowing. And the effort that went into it all was just insane. I think he just had his own sexual awakening.
Ooga booga.
Definitely the best reaction to that situation. When I was a kid, that was the funniest thing in the world to me. Ooga booga! I'm just like that's serious comedy.
So, was this a kid's movie?
Well, you know what? Not really. It's one that I watched as a kid, but I don't know if it's like if I should have been watching it as young as I was.
Like we got alcohol.
Oh yeah. I wouldn't say it's a kids movie. It's a kids movie in the same way Back to the Future is, and that is it's not. You just watch it when you're a kid.
Okay, fair enough.
But you know what else isn't a kids movie? Starship Troopers.
Okay. All right.
Well, at least you took it well.
It's funny because they have all the elements of a cartoon, but also the elements of a much more mature film.
Yeah, it's a good score. I'm loving it. I'm feeling it. Is this Alan Silvestri, I wonder?
That name sounds familiar. What else has he done?
Well, Back to the Future, for one.
Oh, right.
And he actually did the Avengers theme.
That's okay. That's probably
It's probably one of his biggest ones. Oh, I forgot how funny some of these are.
I already got a stiff on my hands, thank you.
What?
Marvin acting. The rabbit cactus
Oh.
last night.
Like a corpse. Gotcha.
Yeah. What stuff are you looking at? Never mind. I know the answer.
Just like a tune that
Yikes.
dropped a safe in a guy's head.
Sorry, Eddie. Better wait here, all right?
I'm surprised there's not more red. I guess I had to keep it PG.
You're compromising the crime scene.
Or did you change your name to Jack Daniels?
These guys are jerks.
Yes, we talked to Mr. Maroon. He told us the rabbit behaved.
Oh, is that Christopher Lloyd?
You showed him the pictures.
Oh.
The rabbit said one way or another, he and his wife are going to be happy.
Oh.
My goal has been to rein in the insanity, and the only way to do that is to make Tombs respect the law.
And what are you planning on doing?
What's that?
Politics, man.
Remember how I always thought there wasn't a way to kill a tomb? Well, Doom found the way. Turpentine, acetone, benzene. He calls it the dip.
I'll catch the rabbit, Mr. Valiant. Then I'll try him, convict him, and execute him.
Why would you do this?
What they're talking about is this pink thinner. That's what it is. Oh no! We broke Allie.
It was so nice.
Gloves, Mr. Valiant. This is how we handle things down in Town.
Oh no! Oh no! It wrecked Allie. Oh no!
It's so sad.
That's how you know he's the bad guy. Also, the name Doomed is a part of it too.
What do you know, you dumb broad? You got the IQ of a rattle. I want to talk to you about the Acme murder. My problem is I got a 50-year-old lust and a 3-year-old dinky.
Yeah.
Look, Valiant, the rabbit didn't kill Acme.
I'm so sad about that shoe.
Oh no! Yeah, that was another one of those traumatizing moments that we have when we're children when we watch movies. It's like, what? He just killed it in cold blood. That's what I set up.
And you're just not gonna notice it. Oh, hi, man.
I didn't hear you come in.
Okay, wise guy. Where's the rabbit?
Drowning him.
Search the place,
These guys are
boys,
morons.
and leave no stone unturned. Look, Valiant, we got a reliable tip-off. The rabbit was here. One of these days, you're gonna die there.
Is that foreshadowing? That's not suspicious at all.
No, totally normal. Giving a low profile.
I just got a tumor.
What, eh?
Is that a rabbit in your pocket, or you're just happy to see me?
Yeah, this is definitely not a kid's movie.
Boys, I've had a very hard day.
That almost killed me.
Could you be any louder?
It's rot gut room. It's a fire
I can't with this guy.
Hold still, will ya?
Otherwise, yeah, that's not a term I...
Does this help?
Thanks. Do you mean to tell me that you could have taken your hand out of that cuff at any time?
Just saw his hand off this time.
Only when it was funny. Eddie raised his sense of humor.
Only on days when he's wanted for murder.
Like, I don't want to sound like I've got a stick up my butt, but oh my god.
Maybe you could go downtown and check the probate.
Yeah, check the probate. Why, my Uncle Thumper had a problem with his probate, and he had to take these big pills and drink lots of water.
That prostate you in your probate.
Let me get this straight. You think that my boss ought to put a safe on Marvin Acme's head?
I think you're laughing more at my reaction than you are with the movie.
Oh no! I think this stuff's hilarious. Are you kidding me? This is great.
Where are you?
Don't go get that on your brain. My shirt, who can tell us? Quagimoto? Woohoo! My buddy Betty B, a flower put you'll be. But when I'm done, he'll be the gun to the joker. He will be
The look on it, I've never noticed that look on his face before.
Oh!
Yeah. Yeah.
Who in the world thought that Who greenlit that?
Disassembling the place won't be necessary.
He's really hamming up the performance. Like, he's going all out.
His co-stars are cartoons. We're fine.
It's true, though. It's true.
Idiots.
He couldn't help it. He couldn't help it.
That push.
No trial. Can't believe it. Just straight to the execution.
I can't believe they locked me up for driving on the sidewalk.
Yeah, seriously, come on.
It was just a couple of miles. I'm gonna blow his head off.
Hey, right, shooting her in the middle of the street.
No concerns with those who get caught in the crossfire.
Yeah, seriously. Imagine the paperwork if you hit someone.
Just firing your weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it Batman Forever, the one with Val Kilmer?
Yeah, that's Batman.
Yeah, so that's reminding me of this, like, they have the bad guys coming in between, and I think, what was it? I think he went up a wall?
Yeah. That tells you how cartoony Batman Forever was.
I love that movie so much.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hey, Roger, what do you call the middle of the song? Just the place.
A tune killed my brother.
A tune?
See, I feel like that was the right time to reveal it, not earlier.
Fair enough.
Poor guy's traumatized.
Would have been here right after you called, but I had to shake the weasels.
So obviously, you defeat the weasels by making them laugh. Like hyenas, because that's how they died.
If it wasn't for me,
I'm proud of him.
Going up, sir.
Giving up, sir.
Mind the step, sir.
Yeah, it's out of order, I'd say.
It's Tweety.
Oh, look, pitties.
Hi, Tweety.
This little pitty went to market.
Why?
This little pitty had roast beef.
It's pretty strong pinky.
Uh-oh, ran out of pitties.
Wow.
Hey, what's up, Doc? Jumping without a parachute? Here's the spare.
Thank you.
Everyone's a psycho in Toontown.
Ain't I a stinker?
So where to already? My meat is
I
ready.
have to find my darling husband. I'm so worried about him.
Seriously, what do you see in that guy?
He makes me laugh.
Is it true? Do beautiful women like guys to make them laugh?
Oh, what a cozy boy.
He's down. Down for the count.
And frisk the woman.
What a creep. Oh, whoa! I like her.
Nice booby trap.
That was also comic gold when I was a kid. Like, booby trap. I get it.
I just realized that was a straight jacket that he was wearing.
Yeah.
You were magnificent. Was I really better than Goofy?
Oh,
That's very sweet.
that's something to say. Better than Goofy.
One of these days, you idiots are gonna laugh yourselves to death.
It comes complete with the sound effect.
Right now, boss.
There we go. So good. He's knocking him down.
Bounce off the walls. Grab that gun and have some fun. I'll kick you in the...
No, that don't rhyme with walls.
No, this does.
Oh my goodness! Super, that was
These guys are psychos. Oh, bye, Charles. Man, that's... What do you think about that? That's kind of disgusting. Like, he's like, I'm just gonna flatten him.
This reminds me of Indiana Jones and Temple Doom.
Oh, the one I haven't seen.
Oh, then.
So I'll just have to take your word for it.
Oh! Clever!
Clever girl.
I wasn't worried.
Yeah.
Totally Temple Doom.
Oh, yeah? Okay. That's actually a really creepy effect.
Holy smoke, he's a tomb! Surprise!
That makes a lot of sense. With the whole, like, man, who's more of a tune, you or Doom?
Yeah.
When I kill your brother, I talk.
It's a bit much. That place must smell so bad.
Not like it's good for people.
Well, you won't melt them, but I wouldn't suggest ingesting it.
Now when people say I'm melting, I don't know if they're referencing this or Wizard of Oz.
It could, I think this is referencing Wizard of Oz.
Oh!
So, I mean, maybe.
That can't be good.
For the sewers?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably not. No, probably not the best. Hopefully there are no cartoon fish swimming around in there.
Oh.
I think any animation enthusiast, it's like a dream for them. Just like all the characters they can pinpoint. Or a puffy.
What is that?
And freeways never existed. The end.
Hey, Daddy. Does this answer your question?
The only action he's gotten is with the rabbit.
Yeah, his kisses with Dolores are keep getting interrupted. Ooh, carrot cake. I fucking love carrot cake.
That's all, folks.
Yay!
There we go. Hi.
Hi.
How was the movie?
That was... I don't have a word for it. Wait, when did this come out?
88 or 89.
Okay, because it did feel very 90s, where it's like super kooky, I'm so random cartoon.
What it was is it was embracing the conventions of cartoons.
Yes, exactly.
But putting it in a real world
Yes.
context.
And man, does it ever really feel out of place when you contrast it with real life human beings.
Yeah.
And a big thing, now I understand all the references that people have been telling me, like the whole just like this.
Oh, is that what you?
That happened during a Rooster Teeth podcast, and I was like, I don't know what in the world you're talking about. Now I know.
There we go.
I don't even really know how I feel about it. I'm just like, it was a kids movie. I think. Oh no, not a kids movie. Would you ever want our future children to watch that?
Maybe not as young as when I watched it, but
How old were you?
I mean,
Wait,
I was watching it
6,
from.
like 4, 5.
I just remember I was watching it for as long as I can remember.
And I understand the appeal of when a kid sees it, like, I don't watch this. I don't
yeah.
care about the implied sexualization. And
Well, and that's part of the humor of it, is that there's also real world things brought into the world of cartoons, and that feels
patty cake.
and that feels out of place. Well, I mean, what do you think of seeing all those cartoon characters together that you wouldn't normally share a screen?
You see it a little bit with Ralph Breaks the Internet or something. I never saw it.
Oh yeah.
But you have all that gathering of like a whole bunch of characters.
Yeah, and also
then,
the new Space Jam movie does it too. But I guess what I find kind of interesting is that Ralph Breaks the Internet is all those Disney properties.
Yeah.
And Space Jam, the new one, apparently it's all these Warner Brothers properties.
Is it Ready Player One that had they had to buy all?
Actually, yeah, Ready Player One I think is a better comparison, because that's tons of things from So I guess that kind of thing is more commonplace now.
I'm still so devastated about the shoe.
Oh, I know. I should have said trigger warning. The shoe
It
murder.
feels so nice, just like hello.
He literally just murdered an innocent shoe. Like, the shoe didn't do anything. And that's definitely one of those things that people reference. Like when you talk about scarring moments from their childhood movies, that's one that a lot of people reference, as well as like Artax from Neverending Story and Mufasa and all that stuff. And I feel like you were more devastated by the shoe than Mufasa.
Well, I do about Mufasa anyway.
Well, that's true. Yeah, where this one, the shoe took you completely by surprise.
Yeah, and it was just so sad because it was so cute, and it just reminded me of our cats. Just like, hello.
I used to find it very upsetting as a kid. Yeah.
Yeah, no kidding.
What about the animation and the integration of live action and
Well, considering that this is something that I'm not necessarily new to, I wonder what this was like during filming. Like, I don't think like mocap was the thing, but like that was definitely a person going like.
There were a lot of like contraptions and stuff made. For example, like the weasels sometimes in some scenes are holding guns, and basically they had things so that the guns were kind of like floating through the scene, and then they animated the weasels.
I'm surprised they didn't use an actual like actor to hold the gun.
For a lot of those, it would be impossible to edit out an actor, because like the weasels are like this tall. They had to come up with the contraptions to animate on top of. It's got a very rich IMDb trivia page if you want to ever look through that.
I love looking through those.
I know you do. Bob Hoskins, I think he received a little bit of flack from his kids because he didn't introduce Roger Rabbit to them. Which I think is one of those really funny stories.
Honestly, same. I definitely would have been that kid who's just like, see, there are cartoons in this person. I was like literally the person where I asked my mom, hey, can you invite Ash from Pokemon and Caillou to my birthday?
And they didn't come?
The movie was cool. I mean, I'm not gonna like actively watch it again, but like if someone's like, hey, does anyone want to watch Who Framed Roger Rabbit? I'm totally up for it. That's funny. Except I don't want to watch that sad shoot.
And I just want to show this off for the sake of our viewers, but a little while ago I bought the Who Framed Roger Rabbit album on vinyl.
You did?
The soundtrack. So if you ever want to listen to some of those
I do.
Alan Silvestri jazzy tunes,
I do.
We can. Okay, I guess as far as like my opinion, because it's been a long time since I've seen it, I think the movie really holds up. I think it's really good.
It's so weird.
The humor works for me a lot.
Yeah, I know you. You're losing your mind. For me, I don't know, like people who are just like desperately dumb. I can't.
But Roger, I find very endearing. I find
for the most part, I like him.
He's got this heart of gold. I think the third act, it's a little frantic and a little just a bit hard to follow. I would also say that the connection to Eddie's brother's murder was a little bit like, oh, well, that's convenient. It's sort of like, well, what does he have to do with Eddie's brother's murder? Nothing really, other than it just happened that he did it.
Like, why did he do it? Yeah.
So those are my critiques, but I think for the most part, I think the movie's it's a good time. And for the next Allie Hasn't, so this is going to be October, we're going to watch a show I used to enjoy as a kid called Erie, Indiana.
Never heard of it.
Yeah. What are you thinking? You gonna jump up for a hug? Yes, of course you are. Because you're Charles. Oh, hello, my baby. Hello. Oh, you're so purple.